Hello, everybody. I'm making a quick and easy guide on how to use asphalt machines properly inside of Out of Ore. Hopefully, you guys enjoy it. So, there's three main topics that we'll be going over today in this video. I highly suggest you watch all three parts because it will help with speed and efficiency with your setup. So, the first part we'll be going over the machines and where to find them. This is the asphalt paver, this is the asphalt roller, and this is the asphalt plant. Let's go over where to find them real quick. So if you go over to vehicles and paving, there is the asphalt roller and there is the paver. If you go over to building and then go to production, there's the asphalt plant. So as you can see on this menu, it says there is oil not required at the moment. So keep that in mind. As of now, the oil is not required to run them. You just have to feed gravel into them. The other major thing I wanted to go over is the pavers. So as of now, both pavers work and function the same exact way. It's just the original one in the game is just slightly bigger. So if you have the money for it, I would highly suggest just getting the bigger one. Okay, we're on to the second topic of the video. This topic is going to be going over the specific processing method that I use personally. Okay, let's go over how the actual processing method works. Since I'm not actually at Blasted Rock, I actually purchased the gravel out of the store and then feed it in manually through this hopper. So basically anybody at any stage could be doing this. You don't have to be at Blasted Rock to get the gravel that you consume in your asphalt plant. So basically what I do is I buy the gravel out of the store, I put it in the hopper, and then I consume it. That entail goes into this asphalt plant, which goes into these conveyor ups, which comes and drops out right there into the pile. So how that works is there is a block missing right below where it drops, and that causes the reemerge to go through the solid blocks. I highly suggest the solid blocks because it makes it easier for the loader to scoop up and load into the trucks. If you want more in-depth video of this processing method, just leave a comment below and I'll get to making that for you. So let's get on to actually how this method affects the speed. So basically, I use the loader, I scoop up the material and put it into the back of one of the tunneling rock trucks. So these things hold like 3 scoops, I think, of the largest loader before the actual large quarry ones. Of course, we get an autosave. So basically, I come in here and scoop up the material, back up, have a little loading area so that the reemerge doesn't happen. Then I dump it into the back of the truck until it's full. And then that helps so that when we get that full, if I can jump off that right, I take the tunnel and rock truck, so you can drive this anywhere across the map, and then you take it up to the asphalt paver, which, as you guys can already see, it is the perfect width to unload into the asphalt paver. Now, take in mind, you can overload it. So if you do it right, you can get 2 truckloads of asphalt for the paver in there. And then you can just drive the truck back whenever you get it empty, and then it can get filled up again. So this method really works good if you have a couple of people working with you to pave whatever you're working on. So one person can be running the loader. You could have a couple people in these rock trucks, and then you could have a person in the paver just paving away as rock trucks are bringing in more asphalt to pave the ground. The only downside to this method is your ground has to be already smooth. Okay, let's move on to the third topic of the video. So as you heard in the last clip, I said if you stay on top of keeping everything level, it really helps with the efficiency and speed. So basically with that being said, If you just use the regular roller and keep up to speed with keeping everything level, the asphalt machine does not need another paver involved with it. So you don't really need to use that other paver. So let's actually get in here and show you the different controls. So there's a couple different controls for the paver. There is, if you're using keyboard and mouse at least, there is right and left holding shift tilts. If you go up and down with your mouse, it lifts up and down. If you hold control and then go left or right, depending on how it's set up for you, it will increase the width of what you're paving. So let's go all the way down to the ground. And then as you guys can see, it says start paving, click B. I'm clicking B, and then I start paving away. So there's a couple things to keep in mind. As soon as you click S or reverse, it will instantly turn off your paver. So if you want like a quick turn off because of something, you can just click S and it'll auto turn it off for you. The other big thing that you have to keep in mind, if you are going over areas that you previously paved before, like this, you will use up asphalt still. So that's what you have to keep in mind. So make sure you're always adjusting that width or trying to avoid areas that you've previously paved. I think there's a little problem with the consumption as of now. As you can see, it's like there's consumes super fast or it consumes super slow. It feels like it varies a lot right now, but that'll probably get fixed in the future. If you have any further questions on how to use the paver or any of the other equipment or setup, just leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I appreciate you watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and check out my Twitch linked in the description below.